Trump University, the workshop run by billionaire Donald Trump, has continued to come under fire and has been a big issue in the presidential election, which Donald Trump has been a front-runner in since the beginning. Just recently, documents regarding the inner workings of Trump University have been released to the public as a result of a civil case being filed against Donald Trump's Trump University project. Trump University was a 3-day program that was designed to kind of give people the ins and outs of the real estate business, and it was not really a university course, but it was a very expensive program, with the top tier level going for around $35,000. The documents are revealed as a result of the civil case, detailed many of the ins and outs of how Trump University worked, including some of the ministerial rules and regulations that were put upon the people who were working at Trump University. The most interesting part about the documents that were released to the public yesterday was the playbook of how they sold to people. And how it kind of worked was, according to Domenico Montiaro, a person who works for NPR, he was an editor there, he said in a broadcast today that they kind of got people in by taking them to what they called a preview, which basically gave them, was where they tried to get people to sign up and to actually enroll in the program and pay the money required to get in. And that's my understanding of it right now. But they used many tactics to try and get people to actually sign up. In the playbook, they talked a lot about how they would try and take advantage of many of the students who were considering enrolling, take advantage of some of their financial insecurities. So whether or not they are not at a place they want to be yet, or if they are a single parent who wants to raise more money for their family. Those were all things that they would try and take advantage of to try and get you to close the deal and sign up for some of these very expensive courses. The Trump University playbook even says that while they are selling a product, what they're really selling, they're selling on people's feelings and trying to take advantage of their insecurities and try and get them to fork over the large amount of money they would need to spend to enroll in one of these courses. And they would often try and upsell people up to their gold program, which cost around, like, I think $35,000, and it was a very expensive program. And they would say, like, if you want to succeed, you need to have this program. And it talked a lot about how they would take advantage of these insecurities people have about their financial status. And that was one of the ways they were really able to take advantage of many of these people and get them to actually fork over this large amount of money for the program. And university salespeople were told to look for signs of these insecurities. Like, if you're a single mother, look for that and then try and use that to seal the deal. And they had a ridiculous amount of rebuttals for questions and concerns people may have with the program. They had ones regarding, like, what if I need to talk to my parents, I'm kind of slow at making decisions, and many other questions that would arise. One of them that really stood out to me was, like, one rebuttal was, I don't want to max out my credit card, I don't want to go into debt. And they had a really kind of harsh response to that. And if someone were to say that, they were told to tell them that, do you like living paycheck to paycheck? And are you tired of just sitting by in life and not, like, taking a step forward? And like, they really took advantage of, like, a lot of the things that people are concerned about their financials, about how are you sad about seeing people living in your dream house and, like, you want to be there. And they talked a lot about that and how they were to use those feelings to get them to join Trump University. And Trump University has been something that Trump has had to fend off for the entire campaign season. Marco Rubio brought it into the discussion during a debate once, and Trump has stood by the service he's provided. And once he said that the Trump University was given an A by the Better Business Bureau, which was something that the Better Business Bureau denies, saying that it really just got a D-. But still, Trump has said that he could settle this out of court, but he's devoted to staying in towards the end, and he's not going to give in to people who are trying to be opportunists. Gonzalo Corral, the person who is the judge in the Trump University case, ordered these documents to be released to the public yesterday, and It's been a very interesting look into the insides of how Trump University really worked. In a very unorthodox move, Donald Trump has been taking big shots at Gonzalo Torell about him being, quote, biased and not thinking he is a person who should be administering this case. He supported his claim by saying that because Gonzalo is Mexican, that makes him biased against Trump, and it's a very unorthodox move for someone who is being sued to call the judge biased and do it in such a very public forum in front of a podium during a stump speech. And it's been it's going to be very interesting to see how this affects him in the general election. The case will not be settled until November, and that's after the general election takes place. So the result of it will not really affect him, but it's really going to be it's probably going to be brought up in a debate between Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump about how this makes him a very untrustworthy individual. The case against Trump University is a civil case, not a criminal case, and the plaintiffs are claiming that the Trump University thing was just a big old scam, and it was fraud, and it was selling something that was not really what it said it was. Hey, it's Future Lars. I just finished recording, and then I got a notification that said that Clinton made a statement about Donald Trump's Trump University, and in it she tweeted today that, quote, Trump University was a fraudulent scheme used to prey upon those who can least afford it. And that is probably going to be something she will be continuing to echo, that Donald Trump's a man who is only in it for himself and is only there to enrich his own profits. With The Lever Today, my name is Lars Lonroth. I want to thank you all for watching The Lever Today. Be sure to subscribe, like, comment, tell us what you think. I am the Lars Lonroth on Twitter and the_Lars_Lonroth on Instagram. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you later on.